I'm Jason.
I'm Todd.
This is our little child Ziggy. Say hello, Ziggy.
Hi, Ziggy.
And we're the Glamping Guys. Hey everybody, it's Jason and Ziggy with the Glamping Guys. We're doing a double bonus, maybe a third, who knows, Santa's secret. But we are going to be doing a Christmas cocktail hour today. Today's drinks, we're going to do two, and like I said, maybe a little third bonus secret drink recipe for you. But the first drink we're going to be making today is called a Winter Wonderland. And I got inspired because living here in Florida, we don't really get any snow, and I'm not really a fan of the cold, but at the same time, when we get, you know, a little bit of cooler weather, it kind of puts you into the holiday festive spirit. And once in a while, it would be nice just to look out the window and see a little bit of snow, just as long as I don't have to go out and be in it. Well, I think we should get started with the first drink. So let's talk about the ingredients. As you guys know, I like to make my drinks fun, flavorful, festive, but at the same time, easy. Everything is going to be a ounce ratio. If you want to double the recipe, triple the recipe, or even put it in a big ass pitcher for a holiday party, you are more than welcome to do that. That's what makes these recipes really easy. You guys know from my past cocktail hour recipes, I am a big fan of whipped cream vodka. This is going to be calling for 1 ounce of whipped cream vodka. It's also going to be calling for 1 ounce of a really good quality peppermint schnapps. Now, of course, the peppermint schnapps is what makes this drink more of a winter wonderland, kind of, you know, think a coolness, a winter mint, snow, burr weather. So this is what is going to give it that really nice Christmassy themed flavor. The last thing that you're going to need is some half and half. That's just for the drink itself. What you want to do if you want to make this drink recipe really, really nice is you also want to get some peppermint, and I have already pre-prepared it. Basically, I just put it into a Ziploc bag, and then you just hammer the heck out of it, and then you're good to go. So we're going to use this to rim our martini glass, and then we'll be garnishing it with some whipped cream and a little bit of the crushed peppermint sprinkled on top. So you have a really, really good flavorful Winter Wonderland drink, and you also have a really beautiful looking drink to share with your friends or just to make for yourself, you and your loved one, you know, or as I'm kind of doing right now, it's hidden back behind here, I'm treating myself to a Winter Wonderland as I'm talking to you guys. First thing we're going to do is make the cocktail. So you can just do this, you know, in a cup if you want. Make sure it's, you know, a fairly deep cup. So you can just pour all the ingredients and then just kind of mix them together. But I personally like to use a martini shaker. I think it just gives it more of a frothy flavor. It makes it feel a little bit creamier and thicker and smoother. So at the end of the day, it's whatever you want to do. So what we're going to do is add 1 ounce of whipped cream vodka. You can just get whatever brand you want, but you want to use whipped cream vodka. You know, some people try and substitute whipped cream vodka with vanilla vodka. There's a big difference, trust me. Vanilla vodka, I'm not a fan of it. It has a much more kind of artificial flavor, just like vanilla extract. whereas this is much more smoother and it has a more creamy filling rolling off your tongue. So whipped cream vodka, please guys, this is what you need. I'm just going to do 1 ounce of whipped cream vodka. So the next ingredient is going to be peppermint liqueur, and we're just going to use 1 ounce. And then the last ingredient, I've already poured it out, is 1 ounce of half and half. Now, if you want to make it a little bit more thicker and a little bit more decadent, you are more than welcome to use a heavy cream as well. So, really simple. 1 ounce of whipped cream vodka, 1 ounce of peppermint liqueur, and 1 ounce of half and half or a heavy cream. Now, the last thing I'm going to do, just to make it a little bit more cold, because it is a winter wonderland, I'm going to put a cube of ice in it. So we'll just put a little bit of ice. And then just shake. This is the fun part. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty. Okay, I'm definitely showing my age now. Casey and the Sunshine Band, shout out for any of you guys who remember that song. For all of you younger millennials, look it up. You can Google it. Okay, so now it's time to rim the glass. So I just poured a little bit of half and half in a bowl. And then we're going to rim it with the crushed peppermint. So I'm just dipping it in. Okay, and you want to make sure and get it shaken off really, really good so it doesn't drip down the sides. Okay, so now we're just going to dip the martini glass into the crushed peppermint. Kind of shake it around. Because the one thing with the crushed peppermint, it'll get a little bit sticky and gooey. And if you do it a little bit, it'll keep sticking to itself. But after you pour the drink and finish decorating it, this candied peppermint rim makes this drink, it's what makes this drink, just trust me. So you don't want to skimp on the rimming, definitely. We are going to pour the drink. And I've got this really cool martini shaker. I had one of those old-fashioned ones where the whole top comes off, and that thing just would get so messy. Shout out to my amazing husband Todd. He's actually working today, but he got me this and I love it. You just push the button and then you pour. Look at that. A perfect martini. So the last part of this drink is now we get to decorate it. So you want just a little bit of whipped cream. You know, you could make your own fresh whipped cream and pipe, you know, use one of those cake pipe things, whatever they're called. But, you know, again, you want good and you want easy. Okay, so just give it a nice little top off with some whipped cream. Look at that. And then take a little bit of the crushed peppermint. Sprinkle it just right on the top. So you've got your whipped cream, which is kind of your winter landscape. And then you have the crushed peppermint and the peppermint rim, which is giving it that Wonderland glam. And then to top it all off, I got some little mini candy canes, and I just got these at the dollar store, really cheap. Got way more than I need, but the great thing is you crush these for the rest of your drink. So here we go. And then just give it a little decoration with a little candy cane, and you have got the perfect Christmas cocktail, either for yourself, for you and your loved ones, for you and all of your guests if you're throwing a glamtastic party. But at the end of the day, no matter what you're going to be making this drink for, I can guarantee you it will put you in that Christmas mood. And if it doesn't, then darn and shame on you, Mr. Scrooge. Anyway, all kidding aside, I am going to come in a little bit closer and show you guys this beautiful drink. Here we go, look at this. So I think we should take a little sip. Oh my God. The whipped cream blended with the crushed peppermint candy and the peppermint schnapps along with the whipped cream vodka and then the cream. This is just heaven in your mouth. This drink is probably, I think, one of my favorite drinks that I have actually made for you guys. I have to take another sip. Okay, this drink is really good. I think I need to sit it down so I can stay sober and make sure that I give you guys the right recipe for this delicious drink that we are going to be making now. The second Christmas-themed cocktail drink that I'm making for you is called Santa's Little Helper. Because, you know, think about it. Santa, he's busy. Obviously, Christmas Eve, that is the busiest night of the year for Santa. He's got to travel the entire world in less than 24 hours and deliver presents to all of you glamtastic people out there in this beautiful world. But at the same time, I imagine the other 364 days of the year, Santa is a busy guy because he's making presents for everybody. So just like you and I, when we go to work, we like that morning cup of coffee. We need that little morning pick-me-up. So this is what I think Santa drinks during the rest of the year when he goes into the office and works just like you and I do. So that's why I call this drink Santa's Little Helper. It's a really good Christmas-inspired cocktail that has a really good coffee flavor influence. The ingredients are Kahlua, which is a coffee liqueur, Bailey's, which is the cream for your coffee, and it also has, for that wonderful wintry holiday minty fresh festive fun drink, is of course Peppermint Schnapps. But you know, if you add a little bit of peppermint to a drink, it'll give it a much more wintry flavor. And then the last ingredient, because you know, I'm pretty sure Santa likes to once in a while do a shot of espresso or have a cappuccino. I also add a little bit of Starbucks Mocha Frappuccino. So I think we'll get started with the drink, and I'll show you guys how easy this one is too. We're going to do some Kahlua. Here's the Bailey's I talked about. Here's the Peppermint Schnapps to give it that winter Christmas flavored inspiration. And then Starbucks Frappuccino, and this is going to give you that extra creaminess as well as a little hit of chocolate and some of that espresso flavor. Doesn't matter how you mix it up. Again, you guys know I like it easy. Ounce, 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 and ounce. Okay, so I think we'll just start with the Kahlua first because it's the biggest bottle. Okay, 1 ounce. Okay, we'll go ahead and do Peppermint Schnapps. Same thing, we'll do 1 ounce. 1 ounce of the Baileys. If you remember, for all of you out there who like cream with your coffee, this would be the cream. And speaking of cream, just to give it a little bit more of a coffee flavor with a little hint of mocha. So kind of the same thing, excuse me. My hands are getting sticky. Again, you just want to add like 1 or 2 cubes of ice, not that much because you don't want to water it down. And then give it a shake. All right. Okay, I'm going to take a quick little break here and take a quick sip because this drink is just saying, Jason, drink me, drink me. Wow, that is so good. Oh my God, that's so good. And I haven't eaten today either. Woo! I'm feeling really, really wintry with that Wonderland. What makes this drink really, really good is that we are going to rim it with crushed chocolate Oreo cookies. And if you guys like Oreos, the fun part with this is that, you know, you separate the cookie, you can eat off the white middle, and then all you need is just the chocolate part of the cookie, put it in a Ziploc bag, crush it really good, and you're good to go. And then the same thing, we're just going to dip it in a little bit of half and half just to get the glass edge wet, rim it with the crushed cookies, and then we'll be ready. Okay, same thing, just make sure you shake it off really, really good so it doesn't drip down the sides. Like I said before, trust me, it will happen. And then come over, and now just kind of rim the edges. Okay, I think that's good. See how pretty that is though? You want to keep doing it for at least 10 or 20 seconds because the first layer you put around the edge is still wet. And if you keep rimming it with the cookie crust, it'll keep getting a little bit more dry, and it helps it to stay on the outer edge of the glass better. Okay, let's get this stuff out of the way. Whipped cream, and decorating this, we're going to use some chocolate syrup. But of course we have to pour it first. Let's give it another shake here. Push in my button. The best way to describe the flavor of this drink, it reminds me of a coffee infused with a little bit of peppermint, and it has a little bit of a mocha flavor as well. Almost kind of like a coffee mint chocolate cookie, or just a maybe coffee mint latte. Whatever you want, you know, to call it is fine. I actually made up these names, by the way. I hope you guys like them. But, you know, if you guys, you know, decide to make these for your party, or just for your evening home with your loved ones, you can name it anything you want. But be nice, not naughty, okay? So now, time to decorate. And of course it is Christmas, and Christmas is all about decorating, right? All right, time for a little whipped cream. And then just a little bit of chocolate syrup. Drizzle that across the top. And I love things all Christmas, so we're gonna decorate this also with just a tiny little pretty candy cane to give it that wonderful finishing Christmas themed touch. All right, I think it's time to take a little sip of a Santa's Helper and get that little pick-me-up that I was talking about earlier. But first, I'm going to show you guys this amazing drink. Oh, look at that. I don't know how well you can see it, but hopefully you'll be able to see it good enough to kind of get the gist of what this is going to look like. And of course, the whipped cream, the chocolate syrup, and that amazing cookie crust rim is what makes this drink amazing. Whew, that is definitely picking me up. Thank you, Santa's little helper. And speaking of thank you, Todd and I, and of course Ziggy, we want to thank all of you guys out there in the YouTube universe for watching our channel. And if you really are enjoying this video, please take the time to comment, give us your thoughts, like our video, and of course subscribe to our channel. And we also just want to thank all of you who have been following us over this past year. We are so appreciative of all of your support, all of your wonderful comments. We love that you guys kind of get our little naughty sense of humor. And at the same time, we just appreciate all of you for staying with us, following our journey, and we are just having the best time. You know, our channel, yeah, for the most part, it's about glamping, but at the same time, you know, we kind of film what we want. This is our video journal, our love letter to ourselves, and we just thought it would be fun to do a channel. So, you know, when we're in our rocking chairs and we hopefully make it to 90 years old, we can sit back and kind of just look over all these videos, read all the comments, and just have all these wonderful, warm, fuzzy, Christmas-themed memories. But we are so thankful for all of you guys who have tuned into our channel, who have subbed, who have liked, who have commented, who have given us great suggestions. And one of them was, Jason, you have not done a cocktail hour in quite a while. So I was kind of saving another cocktail hour to do something really fun over the holidays. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. And I promise I definitely will start trying to do more cocktail themed videos again for you guys. But we've just been so busy this past year. I mean, you know, a lot of you who have been following us from the beginning, you've been following us since we've had the Winnebago. And then when we decided to downsize a year early and move into this amazing Grand Design Solitude fifth wheel. So you guys have really watched our journey. Your comments have inspired us to keep going forward in our journey, and we just couldn't be happier. Now, don't think I forgot, but I promised you guys a bonus cocktail Christmas themed recipe. Now, I'm not going to make it. I'm just going to tell you what it's called and how you can make it. And it's so easy. For all of you who like to sit down and curl up in front of a nice warm fire in the evening and have some hot cocoa, well, if you want to make your hot cocoa a little bit more glamtastical and magical and also Christmas inspired, it's simple. All you do is add a shot of Peppermint Schnapps and a shot of whipped cream vodka, and you've got yourself a peppermint patty. And it tastes just like the cool mint peppermint patties that you can buy in the store. And if you don't want it really strong, leave out the whipped cream vodka and just do a shot of Peppermint Schnapps, and you have got yourself a really yummy warm belly hot cocoa drink. And of course, you can always top it off with a little bit of whipped cream and add maybe a little bit of crushed peppermint on the top, and you've got yourself a beautiful Christmas-inspired looking cocktail, as well as a fun, festive flavored cocktail. Well, guys, I hope all of you have a glamtastic holiday this year. Please be kind to one another. You know, we all definitely could use some even extra kindness. You know, when you're out and about doing your Christmas-themed errands, shopping, whatever it is, open the door for someone. Just walk through the grocery store one day and just start looking at people and just smile at them. I guarantee you, smiling is so contagious. Everyone loves a nice, warm, sincere smile. Trust me, it's contagious. So next time you go out, say hi, smile, be kind. Well, I'm going to get off my Christmas soapbox and wish all of you a glamtastic holiday season. Have a fabulous new year coming up. And thank you again so much for watching our channel. It really, really means the world to us. We're going to wrap it up. Bye, guys. Go out and make yourselves these cocktails and make sure you rim your glasses.
Leave a comment to say hi. If you like us, please subscribe. And if you don't, our little fluffy dog will attack you.